I definitely prefer In-N-Out, but it was good. The patty melt, it's its own thing. It was good. The shakes, nice and affordable, delicious.
What about, have you had some barbecue, or what's your go-to barbecue side?
We had Pecan Lodge and Terry Black's. The ribs, pork ribs and beef ribs, brisket, delicious. My go-to side, probably coleslaw, just because, golly, you're eating 2 pounds of meat. I couldn't do more mac and cheese. It's like you're drowning. So at least cool it down a little bit with some coleslaw or potato salad. So.
Another question on the tourist. Have you made it over to Buc-ee's? Is it always?
No, it's far from our hotel, so I'm pretty disappointed. That might have to be for another trip. But Dallas has been great, and the Cotton Bowl's been great to us.
Has the In-N-Out Whataburger battle really raged on this week?
I feel like Kyle Ford really hit it on the head, and he was just every time we say oh, Whataburger's this, they're like, well, did you try the patty melt, or did you try the chicken sandwich? And it's we're talking about burgers here. The point is the point. Yeah. But no, it's been fun. It's been fun.
Yeah, the Texans have been talking a big game for a while on that, I feel like.
Yeah, they have. There's because we go to Arizona and we DoorDash it, and they're like, oh, it's not the same. You got to get it in person. So we got it in person. It's been fun.
So, the really important stuff, what happened to the mustache, man?
It was really my mom. Said, look, it's been fun. You got your pictures with it, senior day, but this is your last game. Most of your career, no mustache. Plus, I saw a video from the 22nd or something. I had a skull cap on with it, and I was just I was looking rough.
It's time.
So, yeah, I just got rid of it.
When you look back on this season, what do you feel like you've learned, I guess, about yourself, about just football playing through this season in particular?
So much. I think one thing in particular is just to never stop trying to improve. And there's been points in my career where maybe I lost some confidence or dealt with injury and thought maybe my goal is just to get healthy, to be healthy. And I just think you gotta keep your goals lofty and just keep those tasks coming. And I just feel I've improved a lot this season after watching practices. I mean, that was this week's been a little bit of a reflection, just having time in the hotel and stuff. But it's been great for that personally, and then as a team. Excited moving forward, and obviously this game sets the tone for how the offseason goes. But just excited for these guys, and obviously this is the capstone of my USC career, pretty much.
Have those emotions hit you yet?
Starting to a little bit.
Yeah.
I think there was definitely some emotion after the end of our regular season championship game. After Notre Dame too, and so that was being senior day. But definitely kind of had some team meetings today that were talking about what this game means, and it is time is now. All those things you said you were gonna do, they should have happened, and here it is. Oh.
Is this how many bowl games have you taken?
Just this in the holiday.
Okay.
Yeah, because I transferred. Yeah. 19,
that's right.
So.
Travis Dye said that this is the most fun he's ever had playing football. Obviously, winning is fun. What are some of the things behind the scenes, besides winning, that's made this season so much fun?
We're just a really close team. For example, kind of the last couple of nights, we've had a little bit pushback curfew to be able to go out and see Dallas a little bit. And guys would go hit dinner, and we had probably 30 guys together at the barbecue spot yesterday. And then as soon as we were done, we pretty much went back to our hospitality suite, playing cards and hanging out, just enjoying being together. So I think there's just guys that are teammates, but also are going to be friends for a long time, forever. Guys that are really actually friends. So I think that's a big part of it. Why it's fun, and it's been a good ride.
That Holiday Bowl was kind of a letdown at the end of that season.
Sure
How different maybe does the run up to this game feel than it did when you were in that bowl game?
That's a good question. I think it's really felt like we've continued to climb throughout the year, and we had a letdown in the championship game, but I think regardless of that, we came out and had some good bowl practices and took advantage of those for this game and for the younger guys to get more reps and build to next year. And I think at times the Holiday Bowl, I don't want to. It's kind of hard to remember specifically, but I almost felt it's we're playing in the third seeded bowl for our conference, and I don't know if guys had the same type of intent with the approach to practice. So I think it's been good to have the approach that we've had this game, and yeah, all the lead up really.
Which of those young guys have like impressed you during bowl practices?
It's hard to think of specifically, like, because a lot of guys have stepped up throughout the year. I think Devin Tompkins, though, just throughout the year, he's a basketball player through most of his high school career, and played football too. But he's really developed and grown into his body and made a lot of things happen. That's gonna definitely like be great for this team moving forward. And I'm trying to think along the guys. I think Trojans headed in the right direction too. I'm excited for him. And then I know that I read something about to talk about Damani, but yeah, definitely him too. Excited for him.
You played a lot more down the stretch of the season than the second half. What was the difference for you from maybe the start to the second half?
I think I just kind of was trying to trust, whatever role I was put in and not look too far ahead. And I just it makes it easy with the stuff that I talked about a second ago. It's like this is my friends. These are people that we rely on each other. Like, it doesn't matter if I think I said it once in like early on in the year when I wasn't getting as many snaps. Like, your role is your role, and like whether it's 5 snaps or 60 snaps, like the team's relying on you. You got to do your best, and whatever it is, if it's run down on special teams, if it's scout team, it doesn't matter because all those things impact the team in a huge way. So, yeah. I guess that's sort of a side to the question, I guess, but yeah, it's been nice to be able to play an important role in this team in the last stretch.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, guys, thank you.